How to get a rich man. 1. Show a tremendous interest in your personal finances. Nothing is more attractive than a woman who has a strong command of her finances. The more a woman cares about her own financial well-being, the less the man has to worry about having to care for everything financial related, even though he easily could. A rich guy will be super impressed with your financial savviness if you show him a financial app on your phone next time you meet up. Being financially wise is sexy. 2. Spend more time listening. Listening is a skill that is more difficult than talking. The ideal conversation is balanced 50-50 where both participants actively listen to each other's dreams. If you dominate the conversation by more than a 70-30 ratio, men tune out quickly unless you are stunningly beautiful. A great way to find balance is to simply ask the question you were asked and go from there. It's oftentimes what you don't say that speaks volumes. 3. Be your own person. Thoroughly pursue your dreams and do not give up until you get there. It's important not to compromise your standards for a rich man. If your dream job demands that you travel for 3 months a year, go for it and don't look back. The more you focus on what you want, the more the rich man will want you. He has the financial resources to move, travel, or buy a place where you live if he wants to be with you, so don't worry about not pursuing your goals. 4. Show interest in his business. A man wants to marry a woman who cares about where their money is coming and going. After all, the man has spent all of his post-secondary education life working on a career or business that made him rich. It's vital to understand what he does for a living and check in every so often to ask how things are going. There is always some new deal or initiative on his plate that he'll love to share. Rich men always think they'll bore their women to death with business talk, so they don't mention anything related. Take interest in the source of his wealth and you will go farther than any other woman. 5. Beware rich men are. We tend to end up with people who roam our environment. Pilots date stewardesses, cooks date waitresses, bartenders date everything that moves, doctors date nurses, and Facebook employees date Twitter nerds. The majority of men over 30 who work in banking, management consulting, high-tech, big law, and venture capital are on the path to top-tier wealth if they keep on saving and working for just one more decade. Attend charity events, volunteer programs, or opening night galas. Rich men love to network while supporting a cause. Lay on a beach at a 5-star Hawaiian resort. Take up traditionally expensive sports like golf and less so tennis, which have private clubs. Just be there. 6. Develop a strong network of friends. You don't have to have a ton of friends, just enough where you can spend all your time with them as if you didn't have a man in your life. A rich man worries his woman will smother him if they get too close. Once you have a couple friends to go out with for dinner or shows, you provide a man some relief that he doesn't have to always entertain you. Develop your own world and invite him in. 7. Take care of yourself. Because rich men have more selection, they tend to gravitate towards better-looking, fitter women. The one thing every person can do is work on their fitness, facial features not so much. There's a big fear from men that once he marries his woman that she will chop off all her hair and let herself go. Don't let your man fear such a thing by eating healthy and maintaining a workout regime that's beyond his own. When a woman asks a rich man to see whether he would like to join her at the gym, deep down the rich man is beaming with joy. 8. Be an expert at something he is not. Singing, dancing, writing, or playing a musical instrument are tops on the list of things most men don't do well. If you can master just one art, you will gain a tremendous amount of admiration. 9. Be a low or high-maintenance woman. High-maintenance women generally have a bad rap. They take 2 hours to get ready, love to take pictures of themselves, aren't grateful, and have never met a mirror they don't like. The flip side is that they generally look good. A rich man loves to have a beautiful woman on his arm. He feels proud to call her his girl as onlookers check them out. The level of maintenance is highly subjective. If a beautiful woman can turn it down a notch based on his perception, she'll be much more attractive. Simple things like saying, "thank you," leaving the house in comfortably simple clothes, and offering to pay once in a while go a long way.